So TNA as well, I like it going for a swing trade going through 12.19, buy stop 12.29, initial stop 10.09. The TQQs, same exact thing. You know, it's looking for a bottom here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days right over here in this little small box. I like the TQQs going through $38 just for tomorrow. Buy stop 38.10, initial stop 32.27. Now that's wide. That's just the initial stop. As it starts to move higher, then you could probably raise that stop. And if we shorten up the time frame, so let's look at a 30-minute chart. You know, right over here. I mean, you want to give it room, but you can see here the moving averages. Okay, resistance, 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 resistance. Now they're starting to flatten out. We're trying to get above the 5-day moving average, which is the red line over here. So it's just, you know, I think this is coiling. I think it's going to go, and I think it's good for a short-term trade. Market is oversold. The market has been extremely oversold for a while, but I think I think we're due for a very nice bounce. And when I'm looking for a bounce coming off of a correction, I don't think there's anything better than the indices. I don't think there's anything better than the indices. You can pick individual common stocks, but if the market is going to bounce, you're guaranteed to be involved if you buy an index ETF. As far as individual names are concerned, let's see, what do we have here? See if we can find something that looks attractive from this list here. Okay, so Lake. Not bad at all. I like Lake going through, you know, printed an inside day. I like the stock going through 17.30, initial stop 16.09. Hold on, let me mute this person. Just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. All right, so Lake.
Coming out of a very large repair, so ready to go. Very soon we'll be, and over the next 3 or 4 weeks it'll be coming up to New York. We'll go to New York Harbor.
So let's see what else we got here. Cala. You know, all over the place. They did a secondary offering, and RA Capital picked up a lot of shares, along with a director who picked up 2.5 million shares in the secondary. This thing has been holding up well, relative speaking, right? So it looks okay. It's just very sloppy. And if I had to make a choice between looking for a bounce in the market, am I going to buy something like this or index ETF? I'd rather go with the index ETF. Let's see what else we have here. You guys want me to look at any stocks, just ping me or just let me know which one. You know, this one, INO, look, it looks okay. Printed an inside day. I like this setup right over here. INO, high is 744 for me. Buy stop 754. Initial stop 653. I'm looking for a 3 to 5 day swing. I'm looking for this little momentum burst like this, 3 to 5 days, just to see what the market will give us within that time frame. But I like this stock. 60 minutes. It was on 60 minutes yesterday, and I thought it was going to make a run today, but it didn't. But it looks okay. Inside day on very low volume, 15.3 million shares, while the 20-day moving average is 61 million shares outstanding. Just give me a second here, guys. Any questions? Just put them in the chat. All right, what else we have here? AEGN, CLR. For those of you, just hopping in, I think the market is due for a bounce. First order of business are the index ETFs, TQQ, TNA, SPXL, maybe even the biotech one, LABU. All swings of interest for the next 3 to 5 days, if and only if they can get through today's high. So, for instance, TQQs, the high today is $38 a share. My buy stop would be $38.10. Initial stop, $32.27. It's a little wide, but that's what the market calls for right now. Let's see what else we have here. See this one here, KRNT. Not bad. This was a big breakout over here. The stock took off once it broke out over here. This is KRNT. They had a deal with Amazon. I think they print shirts. Look, it looks okay. Okay, 24.94 is the high. If I was looking for a trade, buy stop 25.04, initial stop 23.04. But again, when I look at something that traded 644,000 shares in today's market environment, I just rather skip that and just go straight to the index ETFs. Look, these airlines, they're going to bounce. There's no doubt about that. And this thing can bounce in a very big way, just like everything that was beaten up had a huge bounce last week. Like, for example, SGMS, Penn, all these things had huge bounces. So these stocks that have been beaten up a lot, like a save, they make huge moves. Let me just give you an example. Penn, here. I mean, this is a 5 to 10. That's a double. SGMS, 5 to 7. That's, these are huge moves. So don't rule out these stocks that are trading near 52-week lows, because the fact of the matter is, off that first bounce, the stocks that are going to do the best off that first initial bounce are the stocks that were beaten up the most.